Hi, my name is Anna and today I'm testing all your favorite compact travel strollers. The smallest strollers will be Cybex Libelle and Babyzen Yoyo. Then we have the newest Bugaboo Butterfly that replaced Bugaboo Ant. Then we have the Joolz Air, we have Uppababy Minu and ErgoBaby Metro Plus. Unfolding of all these strollers, starting with Cybex Libelle. 2 hands are needed, but it's extremely easy. Unfolding of Babyzen Yoyo with 1 hand, super easy. Now Bugaboo Butterfly requires both clicks again to unfold the stroller, and it unfolds. Joolz Air requires a little bit more push than Babyzen Yoyo, but opens super easily. Then Uppababy Minu, you have to undo the clip, and then you can unfold the stroller also easily. And ErgoBaby Metro, almost easy. Folding of Cybex Libelle, 2 hands are needed, and the stroller folds, and then you can fold it again to make it smaller. Stroller stands. Folding of Uppababy Metro Plus, you need to always lock the stroller. 1 click with the top finger, another click, the stroller folds, and you can finish folding it this way. The stroller stands for the most part. There we go. Folding of Uppababy Minu, same mechanism, finger on the top, and the stroller folds and locks and stands. Joolz Air, same mechanism, 1 finger here, 1 finger here, stroller folds and stands. Bugaboo Butterfly, finger on top, another finger, and I do have to lock this more with my knee, but the stroller does stand, and you can also grab it with the footrest, just like this. It does, hold on, does it stand? It does stand. Folding of Babyzen Yoyo. First step requires 2 hands. The baby can stay seated while you're doing this. Then you have to grab underneath, hold the stroller. Now let's take a look at other aspects of these strollers. One of the things that parents look at is the max weight, so you can use the stroller as long as possible. And all these strollers are comparable up to about 50 pounds, which means about 4 to 5 years depending on a child. Bugaboo Butterfly has the tallest seat backrest, which is great. It's basically 6 inches higher than the competitor Babyzen Yoyo. But if you put the canopy down, the space between the head and the canopy is very small. Versus on the Yoyo, the canopy is actually separate, which means it gives only a small difference, not 6 inches, maybe about 1.5 of the head back space in the back. The canopy on Cybex Libelle, I think it's a slightly flimsy canopy. When I take a look at the stroller from this perspective, it looks crooked to me, it bugs me, but I'm that person. But the canopy is pretty good. It's a decent amount of space. It doesn't cover the baby completely. Now, the Babyzen Yoyo. The canopy, I must be honest with you, could be improved. We usually fold this canopy inside because if the baby, especially past 18 months, wants to pull out, this part of the canopy kind of hits them in the head. Then the canopy on Bugaboo Butterfly is decent. Still a little bit flimsy, but good enough. And then there's also an extendable part. However, keep in mind that this is a mesh canopy, so your baby can see the world through it. Some babies can't sleep when there are too many things happening, so this might be a problem for some kids. Then the Joolz Air canopy is great, honestly. It's the least flimsy canopy on all the strollers. Also expands with just a little bit of mesh, not full. Then the Uppababy Minu. The canopy wiggles a bit, but Has a peekaboo window, magnetic, great mesh, and it also expands right here. And it makes it huge, which is a huge plus of the stroller. And now the ErgoBaby Metro has the most amazing canopy. It doesn't look great, but it's very, very practical. It basically covers an entire baby, which is especially important if you have a newborn flatly reclined. Now let's take a look at the recline on all these strollers, because you want your baby to sleep on the go when you're off and about exploring for the whole day. ErgoBaby Metro Plus is the only stroller with a full recline, which means it can be also used for newborns. And you can fold this to block, and it has an additional cocoon for a newborn. So it can be used since birth without any car seat adapters or special things. Now, Uppababy Minu reclines in the same way as ErgoBaby Metro. It's a decent amount of recline, but not fully upright. I see it's slightly higher, so I think some babies might have difficulty sleeping on the go in this one. Now, Joolz Air, it's a different mechanism. You have to unzip the back to recline the stroller. And as you can see, there's a ventilation, so your baby doesn't get too sweaty. The recline is decent, not fully. Now, Bugaboo Butterfly. It's a completely different mechanism from all the strollers I've ever seen. You have to undo the button on top and then pull the recline. Also, I noticed you kind of have to push the seat insert to make it fully reclinable. It's pretty similar to Joolz Air, slightly high, but enough for older kids to nap. Now, Babyzen Yoyo, you have to undo this, and the stroller folds. And now, Cybex Libelle, you have to pull the strap and recline. And the recline is definitely smaller than on Bugaboo and Joolz. To put all the strollers back into the original position, ErgoBaby, super easy. Just pull the straps up. Then Uppababy Minu, same mechanism. Bam. Joolz Air, you have to zip it again, which if the fabric isn't in place might be trickier. Now Bugaboo Butterfly, you have to pull this and clip it. Yo-yo, push it, pull it, done. And Libelle, and there we go. Take a look at brakes on all these strollers. Cybex Libelle has an amazing brake. Won't destroy your shoes even if you're in heels or sandals. Clicks super easily. Then Babyzen Yoyo has a little bit more trickier brake. I really wish that was different, because in sandals it's pretty annoying when you have to unlock it. Now, Bugaboo Butterfly. As you can see, brakes similar in mechanism to Babyzen Yoyo. And you need to remember to put the strap inside the basket after unfolding, otherwise it blocks the brake. Joolz Air, also super easy brake that you don't have to destroy your toes or sandals when you're doing it. Now, Uppababy Minu, it's a little bit confusing, because if you want to drive the stroller, you need to press green. If you want to stop it, you can press R. Might be a bit confusing for those who are colorblind or get confused easily. And then Uppababy Metro, brake Works this way. Also wish it was slightly easier to use when it comes to unlocking it, but locking is easy. Most travel strollers don't have an adjustable handlebar. The only one here that has an adjustable handlebar is the ErgoBaby Metro Plus. You can put it down if you want, or put it up. Now let's talk storage, because it's an important part of traveling and walking around with a baby. On ErgoBaby Metro, the stroller has a decent amount of space. It doesn't have anything here, so things can easily fall. But for important things, you have this little mesh bags, which are great. Then when it comes to Uppababy Minu, the basket is decent. It has up to, I believe, 8 or 9 kilos of luggage. It's Uppababy. The brand makes awesome storage baskets. Now when it comes to Joolz, look how amazing this basket is. It's super good for groceries. You can even easily fit a diaper bag inside. And then you also have a little storage pocket. I love these storage pockets, and honestly, until you don't have it, you don't realize how useful that is for your phone and for other keys. Now, Bugaboo Butterfly. It has an amazing storage basket that actually bounces. So if you want to insert something bigger in it, you can, but yet it's protected, so your things won't fall out. I love this basket, and it's also accessible easily from the front of the stroller. Now Babyzen Yoyo, things have never fallen out for me from the back, but they can if you're going through a bumpy terrain. Decent basket. I must say I overpacked it many times and nothing happened. Then Cybex Libelle. The storage basket is blocked slightly by the storage mechanism, so a whole diaper bag won't fit in there, but there's decent amount of space. Footrest. Some babies love footrests. Both of my kids despise footrests, so for me that wasn't an important factor, but for some people might. ErgoBaby has an amazing footrest. It goes all the way to the back, can be adjusted. Perfect, stable footrest. Uppababy Minu has a small footrest that actually only goes this way and doesn't go up. Oh. Then Joolz Air, no footrest, but there is a spot for baby's legs. Bugaboo Butterfly has a footrest right here. I'm honestly not sure why there's a space here. I think if you have a creative baby like mine, the feet might get stuck. So it's not ideal, but it works as a handle for the parent. Babyzen Yoyo doesn't come with a footrest, but you can purchase an extra one. We used to have it, and it's still somewhere around the house. It works just fine. Then Libelle, because it's such a compact stroller, the footrest is mostly very flimsy, and you can put this on top of the material. Even if you do, it keeps falling off, and it's very provisionally, it's kind of soft, but it works if your baby wants to rest their legs. Now one of the most important questions is whether you can grab the stroller, unlock it, and just roll with it. And I'm finding all of these very comparable when it comes to steering them around, locking them. All of them I can easily navigate with one hand, so it's not a problem with any of these strollers. More importantly, you can ask whether there's one stroller that's the best on the list. And I always say it really depends on your preference. If your preference is that the stroller will always, regardless of an aircraft and airline, especially on European flights and smaller planes to domestic US airports, only Libelle and Yoyo will be guaranteed on board. The other strollers are only 2 or 3 inches wider or bigger, and they might not always be allowed. I actually got rejected on a few planes with these two, and I know for a fact that Minu won't do it because we used to have Cybex Easy as Twist, and even Emirates didn't allow it on board because it didn't fit. Now, if you want a stroller with a huge recline and you don't travel on a plane as often, I would go for either Joolz Air or Uppababy Minu. They're both very reputable brands They give 4-year warranty, so if someone is broken of your stroller, you're set. Uppababy also has a service that they can fix your wheels, gear it up for the winter. You will never have a problem with this brand. Now, when it comes for strollers suitable from birth, Metro will work without any car seat adapters. Also, Babyzen Yoyo has a newborn pack and a bassinet that you can buy extra, and you can also clip the car seat to the stroller. So it's also suitable from birth. Now, Bugaboo Butterfly and Joolz Air will only work with car seat adapters. And Uppababy Minu, you can insert the car seat inside and set it up with the bumper bar. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments below.